Good evening and welcome graduate candidates, friends and family, special guests, ITT Advisory Committee members, faculty and staff, and other friends of the college. When you think of a highly successful individual, who comes to mind for you? Well, Steve Jobs comes to my mind. Throughout all the trials and tribulations of business and personal, he's always been the guy who's had the steady hand on any situation. He's the guy who worked hard and has never lost focus of his core values and beliefs. He's always been the guy who has had the respect and consideration for those around him, quite often his competitors, and sometimes to his detriment. He was the guy who co-founded and built Apple, left Apple during a dispute with the board, created and built a company called Pixar during his absence from Apple, and returned to Apple years later to pick up the pieces and return the company to success. He showed his strength and focus, managing the health of Apple by battling a virulent form of cancer. And he's been the guy who's always been recognized what he does well and also what he should delegate to others. Most of us believe that becoming successful is next to impossible. That successful people are born with special talents, skills, and abilities. In my view, such a belief is only part of the story. I believe we're all born with the talents and capacities to be successful. Then what makes successful people different from everyone else? There really isn't any secret formula, and it's actually pretty simple. Successful people have a vision, create a plan, and successful people work hard to see their vision become a reality. They keep it in their heart, and they keep at it regardless of the obstacles. If they fail, they get back up and keep moving towards their goals. Successful people view difficulties and mistakes as opportunities to learn, grow, and develop. Successful people are persistently focused. Generally, they've spent focused time practicing and often failing in order to develop their particular talents and skills. Successful people can be intelligent, but not in every category or subject. Albert Einstein, who fancied himself as a violinist, was rehearsing a Haydn string quartet. When he failed for the fourth time to get his entry in the second movement, the cellist looked up and said, "The problem with you, Albert, is that you simply can't count." Many successful people may seem dumb by some standards of intelligence, but absolutely brilliant in others, particularly in those areas that they've persistently practiced. Successful people are willing to take calculated risks. They are not governed by fear, particularly fear of what others might think, or fear of anticipated failure. They move forward towards their desired outcome despite setbacks and mistakes. Thomas Edison tried more than 10,000 elements before discovering which one worked to generate light without burning up. Believe it or not, Beethoven's great Fifth Symphony was ridiculed when it was first played. Did these successful people risk failure? Absolutely. Successful people enjoy what they do best. No matter how good they become, they are always pursuing something better. As far as we know, human potential is limitless. Therefore, there is no end to human betterment. The better you become, the more enjoyment you experience. Professor and social psychologist Dr. Harold Upshaw writes, "Except for tremendous interest, enthusiasm, excitement, and determination, successful people are not clearly superior to those who don't become successful." If these traits and qualities seem familiar to you, it's not surprising. They define the actions and qualities of a very special group of people in our midst tonight. Our graduate candidates sitting right here. Successful people, each and every one of them. So let's see how they've achieved their success. Number one on our list of qualities and traits of successful people was hard work. Well, there's no question that these folks have worked hard to get here tonight, often placing education at the very top of their priority list. Number 2 was, successful people view difficulties and mistakes as opportunities to learn, grow, and develop. We know our graduate candidates sitting here tonight share this mindset because this is one of the basic elements of learning and personal growth that they had to possess to earn their ITT degree, while balancing all aspects of their lives, both in and out of school. Number 3 was, successful people practice focused persistence. Although our graduate candidates may have been discouraged from time to time, they always regain their focus on their studies and their goals. The definition of focused persistence. They never gave up. Number 4 was, successful people have discovered what their special talents are. It's probably safe to say that our graduate candidates have done a lot of soul searching while at ITT to discover what they like and what they're good at. It's also probably safe to say that they've become very good at what they've chosen. Number 5 was, successful people are willing to take calculated risks. Although our graduate candidates may have been apprehensive or perhaps even a bit fearful sometime during their educational journey at ITT, fear and apprehension did not keep them from moving forward towards their desired outcome. And did our graduate candidates risk failure? Absolutely. Number 6 was, no matter how good successful people become, they're always pursuing something better. Each of our graduate candidates have demonstrated throughout their ITT educational journey their pursuit of something better by exhibiting tremendous interest, enthusiasm, excitement, and determination. Traits that separate successful people from those who don't become successful. Well, even Perry Mason would have trouble disputing that we're in the midst of success after listening to all the supporting documentation you've just heard. Now that we've clearly determined that you are successful people, how do you stay successful? Well, successful people, it's pretty easy. Just 3 simple things. First, keep doing the 6 things on the list of traits and qualities we just went over. They got you here in style tonight, and they'll continue serving you well in the future. Second, keep living your vision and continue creating and achieving goals. You've proven that you have some awesome vision and the ability to achieve some pretty amazing goals. Keep setting new goals and keep achieving them. It's the best way to ensure your continued success. And last but not least, keep living your example of success so others can learn from you and follow your excellent lead. Whether you recognize it or not, you've been an influence on people around you throughout your educational journey. You are seen as a doer, an achiever, a success. Keep showing them through your excellent example how dreams are brought to reality and goals are reached. You never know how your example will positively touch others. Graduate candidates, congratulations on your outstanding achievement. You have absolutely earned our respect. Let's give our graduate candidates a big hand for what they've achieved.